ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking back hits,
Turn the camera off.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Wave 1 Avengers Infinity War Thanos Build-A-Figure Waves Songbird. Alright, we got a fan's choice figure over here, which is great. We could complete our Thunderbolts, pretty sweet. On the side right there, you can see a beautiful picture of Songbird, and then on the very back, whoop, if I don't drop the packaging, you can see a nice product shot. There's the other figures from the Wave. There's a read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. We get Songbird again, then we get the spot varnished Avengers logo at the top, and not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Songbird out of the packaging. If I didn't already mention this, she was the Fans' Choice winner, and I think a lot of people wanted to complete their Thunderbolts. I remember Adam Rodriguez, he was especially waiting for this figure to come out, so hey, shout out, brother. But anyway, yeah, this figure is pretty decent. I do have some gripes about it. I'm not terribly familiar with the character, but I still want to talk about the background of this character fairly quickly, so let's get to that, and then we'll get a closer look at the construct that comes with this figure. So this character has quite an extensive bio, and I'm just going to talk about a few things over here. As for instance, her alias is Melissa Gold, and she was originally a professional wrestler, and she went by Screaming Mimi, and the Roxxon Corporation gave her the sonic device that gave her a lot of her powers, and then later on she had the construct device, or the sonic empowering device inserted into her throat. She was once part of the Masters of Evil, then later on she joined the Thunderbolts, and she's fought characters like Thundra, The Thing, and Captain America, and she did reject becoming an Avenger, so she was offered the job and rejected it. But anyway, looking at the face sculpt, oh my goodness, I think they did a great job with this head sculpt, right? I mean, look at that hair, and I think the face looks really pretty. I like it. I like the pink lipstick. Goes well with the collar right down there. Nice green eyes. I really like the eyebrows. Nice white hair sculpted in there. We get that beautiful burgundy color. I guess there's parts where it could have been laid on maybe a tiny bit thicker, but I think that looks not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. And this whole collar piece right here looks pretty cool. I did see versions where there's a lot more stuff going on, but I think this looks okay. Let me know what you think. And then we get this midnight blue color for most of the body mold. I gotta say, this looks mostly like a Kate Bishop figure redone. And then we get some nice bands on the forearms. And I wish she had interchangeable hands. We only get these flat hands, so I wish we could swap that with something else. You know, maybe some fists or other wide open hands. But you can see we get some beautiful white deco over that dark blue. You can even see the belly button right there. And you get these nalgas and very clean deco. I mean, I gotta say, the deco did come out nice and crispy. I like that. Especially with very dark colors side by side with very light colors like white. And then you can see the feet right there. We've seen these before. She does have the peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Then there's the Songbird nalgas one more time. Not a bad looking piece as far as the deco goes for sure. But one thing that bothers me is that she doesn't have the Thunderbolts logo right here. And we had that SDCC exclusive of the Thunderbolts. So I was under the impression that this character would have, you know, joined that team, right? Unless I'm wrong. So, but I'm sure I'm not the only person that was expecting to get a version with the Thunderbolts logo. And here's looking at the Songbird construct. And why didn't we get something like this with Phoenix? I don't know. It just kind of makes me think they could have given us something like this for Phoenix. But I do like this. You know, just looking at it right here, I think it looks really good. We get these multiple layers. It looks like we get like one piece on top of this other piece, and they're kind of like molded together, or it's just sculpted that way maybe. We get the peg right there, and it goes into the peg hole in the back, and you want to make sure the hair is sitting on top of the construct. It just works out better that way, and you could rotate the construct like so, but it looks really good on the body right there. I like that a lot. But yeah, looking at this, we get this nice translucent pink plastic, which I dig. It has this very high gloss to it, so it's very reflective, and I gotta say, mostly I like it. I like the lines sculpted in here. I think this looks pretty cool. I don't have too many complaints about this. It really does add a lot to the figure, so I'm very happy to have it. I dig it. Ooh, one thing I just thought of, wouldn't it have worked out if we had some of these blast effects in the same pink color, right? So she could shoot these? I don't know. What do you guys think? But anyway, I'm going to try to get into the articulation while this construct is attached. It's probably going to fall off at some point, but with it attached, you can move the head upward that far. Yeah, it looks like it actually works out pretty well. So you can get her head looking up, you know, just a little bit. You got a lot of stuff going on in the back right over there though. But anyway, the head moves down that far, and you can move her head side to side, and there goes the construct. So it'll move side to side, yeah, there. It'll move side to side, and then you get some head pivoting, and then of course this whole collar piece right there is loose. You can move the shoulders outward that far, down that much, 360. No bicep swiveler, but we get the single jointed elbow, as you may have seen me discuss with the guys from Hasbro in one of my recent Toy Fair videos. You get the swivel at the elbow, wrist swivel, and it hinges upside down on both sides. You get the diaphragm joint, moves forward a little bit, back a little bit more so, rotation, and then you get hips that move outward that far, and she kicks forward and back quite a bit, and you get upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankles move down, ankle move up a little bit, and we get the ankle pivot. And to measure out the Songbird figure just on her own, she's just under 6.5 inches, but with the construct, it's up to about 8.5 inches tall. And then here's Songbird next to the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Dark Phoenix figure, and you can see how much taller this construct is than the flame effect that we're seeing right there for that Phoenix. So I really hope to see something like this for our new Phoenix figure from Hasbro. Then here's Songbird next to another Thunderbolts teammate. We have Moonstone. And then here's Songbird next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have Captain America, Iron Man, and the Iron Spider. And then here's Songbird next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Ooh, those are cool. Can I try them on? Aww. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the figure and the review. Also hit subscribe if you haven't already, as well as hitting that notification bell. And I gotta say, even though I'm not really too familiar with the character, I'm not hating on this figure at all. I think it's actually a really good looking figure. I mean, we get a lot of reused parts, but having this large construct over here, a fairly large construct, I think is a great thing. So I'm very pleased with this figure overall. So I think this figure deserves a sud rating of, it's not too bad. If you guys want to see a photo gallery of images, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com and ShartimusPrime.net. And don't forget to follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face.